Here, Supply Network Dynamics, Chapter 7, Part 3, the Boiled Frog Syndrome. We called our case study the boiled frog. Well, the term boiled frog didn't make it all the way in the end in the reviewing process, because there's always somebody who can say something about that. But we called it the boiled frog because it reminded me a lot of the parable of the boiled frog that was first mentioned by Peter Senge in his book The Fifth Discipline. And when I read that some 20 odd years ago, it stood by me. And what's the story of the boiled frog? Well, let me show you this video, and I will mention to you that the more gruesome pictures are done with a plastic frog, not a real frog, mind you.
A frog is a cold-blooded animal, and humans are warm-blooded, so our body burns energy or perspires to maintain the same 98.6 degrees. The cold-blooded frog's body temperature goes up and down with the temperature of its surroundings. Although frogs love water, when I hold it over this pot of boiling water, this frog is very uncomfortable and climbs to get away from it. The water in this pot is room temperature, 69.4 degrees, so he's comfortable when I put him in. If I turn the burner on low flame, his body temperature will adjust and slowly he will heat up with the water. The water temperature has risen to 80 degrees and the frog is the same temperature and still comfortable. If I turn up the burner slowly again, he won't notice, because he'll continue to change to be the same as his surroundings. When we started, I held the frog over the first pot of boiling water. He was uncomfortable and he tried to get away from the heat.
So I think this is still a real frog.
But now, because we're raising the temperature slowly, he doesn't recognize the danger he's in. He just keeps going along with the changes in his surroundings. Eventually, we can turn up the burner to a deadly boil. He will just keep trying to adjust with it.
So this is
by the time he realizes it's killing him, it's too late. He won't notice in time because he just keeps changing himself to go along with the changes in his surroundings.
There you go. Okay, so if the fable of the boiled frog syndrome is a frog is put in boiling water will jump out. This is used as a metaphor for the inability of people to react to significant changes that occur gradually. And that's the point here. Were there indeed significant changes that happen too slowly for people to observe them in time in this project? And that's what we'll try to find out in this case study.